July Martis Day tomorrow, mourning day to be observed nationally. Chief Advisor urges all to work together to utilize the opportunity created with the sacrifice of July Martis, aiming to build a new Bangladesh. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus does not intend to be declared as national reformer, and government too does not have any plan to confer any such title on him, says press wing. Consensus reached on holding referendum for any future amendment to caretaker government provision after incorporating it in existing constitution, says Dr. Ali Riaz. Ministry of Foreign Affairs granted permission for voter registration in 5 more countries. Election Commission working on voter ID registration for expatriates in 15 countries. National Citizen Party NCP holds rallies in Bhola and Borishal today in continuation of a month-long July walkathon to build the country. All domestic and foreign agreements relating power plants signed during the tenure of fascist government to be reviewed, says finance advisor. Israel beefed up attacks in West Bank and East Jerusalem. At least 875 Palestinians killed in Israeli attacks near Gaza Aid Center in last 6 weeks, says UN Human Rights Office. And Bangladesh beat Bhutan by 4-1 in SAF Under-20 Women Football Championship. Shanti Martis hat-trick. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. I am Ruya Zabin. You have just heard the headlines. Now news in details. Tomorrow is July Martis Day. The day will be observed for the first time across the country tomorrow. In this day last year, 6 persons, including Abu Sayyid, Wasim and Shanto, embraced martyrdom. The government has decided to observe July 16 as the day of mourning at the state level. The Cabinet Division today issued a Gazette notification in this regard. In observance of July Martis Day, national flag will be half-mast at all government, semi-government, autonomous and educational institutions. Besides, national flag will also be half-mast at private buildings and Bangladesh missions abroad. Besides, special dua and munajat will be offered across the country tomorrow, honoring the memory of the martyrs. In a message, Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus urged all to work together to utilize the opportunity created with the sacrifice of July Martis, aiming to build a new Bangladesh. Ambassador of the Holy See, Archbishop Kevin S. Randall, called on Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus at the State Guest House, Jamuna today. During the meeting, Archbishop Randall extended an invitation to Professor Yunus for an inter-religious dialogue program scheduled for September 6 to 12. The Archbishop emphasized the program's dual approach, aiming for both academic and practical dialogue to reach a wide audience. He stated the core objective is to promote the culture of tolerance, harmony and friendship. Archbishop Randall also invited the Chief Advisor to Rome in September to attend an event at the Fratelli Tutti Foundation. The Chief Advisor thanked the Archbishop for his invitations. It has come to the attention of the government that a bench of the High Court Division has issued a rule in a writ petition asking as to why Professor Mohammad Yunus should not be declared national reformer. The government will respond to the rule in due course after it has received a copy of the order. In the meantime, the government would like to clarify that Professor Yunus does not intend to be declared as such, nor does the government plan to confer any such title on Professor Yunus. The writ petitioner appears to have filed the petition on his own, and it is unclear on what basis the direction has been sought. The Office of the Attorney General will address the matter. All political parties reach consensus that a referendum will be required for any future amendment to the caretaker government provision after the incorporation of it in the existing constitution. National Consensus Commission Vice Chairman Professor Ali Riaz said this during a briefing after the 14th day of the second phase discussions with political parties at Foreign Service Academy in Dhaka today. Professor Ali Riaz also expressed hope that a consensus would be reached by next week regarding the appointment of the head of the caretaker government. Noting that the majority party and alliances support the establishment of a bicameral parliament, Professor Riaz said consensus on the process of forming the bicameral parliament has not yet been achieved. Representatives from 30 political parties, including the Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP, Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami, National Citizen Party NCP, Gano Odhikar Porishod, Gano Sanghoti Andolon, Communist Party of Bangladesh CPB, Biplobi Workers Party and Amar Bangladesh AB Party joined the talks. The NID wing of the Election Commission has got approval from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to start voter registration in 5 more countries. With this, the Election Commission is now carrying out expatriate voter ID registration in a total of 15 countries. The newly added countries are Oman, South Africa, Jordan, the United States and the Maldives. NID Wing Director General ASM Humayun Kabir shared this information with journalists today at the Election Commission office in the capital's Agargaon. He said that so far 40,080 expatriates have applied to become voters. Among them, the biometrics of 29,646 individuals have been collected, and after verification, 17,367 expatriates have been registered as voters. Humayun Kabir also said that the Election Commission has already received consent to carry out voter ID activities at the Bangladeshi Embassy and all consulate offices in the United States. He also expressed hope that NID activities in Japan will begin within this month. Additionally, the draft of the updated voter list will be published very soon, he added. Convener of the National Citizen Party NCP, Nahid Islam, said Sheikh Hasina kept divided the nation between freedom fighters and the collaborators. He said this while addressing a rally at a press club premises in Bhola today. The rally was organized as continuation of July Walkathon to build the country of NCP. Chief Coordinator of NCP for the Southern Region, Hasnat Abdullah, Chief Organizer of the Northern Region, Sarjish Alam, Senior Joint Convener, Shamanto Sharmin, Senior Joint Secretary, Dr. Tasnim Zara, Joint Convener, Mujahidul Islam, along with other leaders were present. Family members of the martyrs of the July mass uprising and the injured were also present. The NCP convener said that the party is fighting to establish an equitable and democratic state on the basis of justice against corruption, inequality, terrorism and extortionists. Now, international news.